Hello, hi, and welcome back, everybody. This is the Lone Tonberry, and we're going to continue our journey through Final Fantasy XVI. I forgot to mention it, but you might have noticed that my light has been upgraded a little bit. I did get a new one because I was using like a desk lamp that was LED.
Doesn't sound like anywhere is safe.
So I decided to go ahead and actually upgrade.
Planning a journey.
Hopefully soon I'll get a new camera mount, maybe to attach to my monitor. But anyways, Gout.
How are you doing?
Oh, I haven't talked to him actually in a while. About Gout.
Oh, same old.
Ain't it? Otto's got me reading through the reports coming in from our allies and picking out what problems need dealing with now and what can be saved for later. It was still early days back in the old place, so I could just about handle the job myself. State of the world now, though, I need Dee's help to sift through it all. And that's just the sifting. Actually solving any of these problems is a whole other headache. The curse breakers take the urgent stuff, but we're still stuck waiting for volunteers to handle the rest.
So,
If you ever find yourself at a loose end, well, you know where to find me. Ask about the past 5 years. So much has happened since that night. Feels like a lifetime ago. But we'll never forget those who didn't make it. Kenneth, Martel, they're still with us in our hearts.
Sid,
When I found out he was gone, I thought that was it for us.
he's still with us too.
With us and in you. You took his name and gave us hope when we had none. So I suppose that what I'm trying to say is, don't be a stranger, eh? A hideaway ain't nothing without its Sid. Okay, view the Alliant reports. I apologize for my horrible British accent. Okay, yeah, nothing new. I didn't think
Always
there was.
something in there.
Desiree.
Oh, Clive! Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper. Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friends' donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
Ask about Desiree.
Business is busy.
Okay. I'm very bad with female voices, so I apologize. I have to stack a female voice on top of a British accent, so just bear with me. On top of my regular duties here at the Whisper, Otto has piled countless other tasks, from transcribing and sorting Stolas reports to penning needful missives. Not that I'm complaining, mind. I enjoy writing. I have ever since I learned my letters from Jara back in the old hideaway. I won't claim to have been his best student, though. That honor goes to Shirley?
Still.
I like to think Jara would be proud of me, too. Were he with us today? Ask about the past 5 years.
Words are immortal.
They live on in others, and if the words are your own, so too will you. Do you know who told me that? It was Jara, in our last session before Titan came. It stayed with me ever since his passing, and inspired me to become what I am today. I imagine we survivors all have a story like that, of someone who remains with us, even though they're gone. Alright, listen to the Patron's Whisper.
Your benefactors are a generous lot.
The Patron's Whisper. Completing side quests or defeating notorious marks will earn Clive renown, inspiring nameless benefactors from across the Twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause. Visit Desiree at the Patron's Whisper in the Hideaway's mess to view current renown level and accept any donations available. Renown is not used upon accepting donations and will never diminish. Okay, so it's like a milestone. Talk of the Tea House. Your merry band of outlaws and its dashing deeds of daring do are all the talk amongst the ladies of the court. We have gathered together several items of worth that you might continue your gallantry. Heart-struck dowager. Oh, they give you a lot of materials and ability points.
All yours.
So you can see it required 15. I have 65 and it didn't go down. That's because you just have to meet the mark. It's basically just milestones. If you meet the milestones, you get the rewards. It's like a rewards program. Respect. Our border is one built on pride, but that does not mean we are too proud to give thanks where thanks is due. We may have failed Martha once, but never again. The Blood Axes. Okay, these are the mercenaries at Martha's Rest.
There you are.
All right, next is Unknown. I get a Berserker ring, though. And expand renown to unlock. Okay.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
All right, we got one last thing to look at. I need to talk to her. Okay. Nectar. Okay. Clive, there you are, Kupo. I've been looking all over for you.
What's the matter, Nectar?
The matter is this, Kupo.
The hunt board. It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
Of course not, Kupo. I knew all that already. And that's why I need your help. As I need not remind you, Kupo, I am the mightiest of all the Moogles, no friend of the forest or ghoul of the... Gosh, I knew that was going to happen. So I need you to slay them all, Kupo.
Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the curse breakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Oh, thank you, Kupo. It's so good to have found someone who understands me, Kupo. I'll stay here then and keep an eye on all the billets and get they get posted on the board. So if there's any, he really talks so fast. Ask about hunts. Did you see that all the billets are marked with a location, Kupo? That's where the horrible horror in question was seen. Oh, I get to read these at my own pace. But you can't be expected to memorize every last place name in the whole wide realm. Every last place name in the whole wide realm. Okay. You're only human, Kupo. So if the place name doesn't tingle your pom-pom, Kupo, try reading the witness's statement. Sometimes there are other details in them that might help you track the nasties down and finish them off. Well, that didn't check that off. The Cursebreakers don't just tack up any old rumors to this board, you know. They take great pains to verify every little detail, Kupo. So don't you go letting all of their hard work go to waste, Kupo. Don't you let me, I mean them, down. Did you see that the Cursebreakers give every billet rank of riskiness, Kupo? From this thing could kill you with a single swipe to a 7-nation army couldn't scratch this thing's skin. But I'm sure you'll be fine, Kupo. Well, not sure, but that's one risk I'm willing to take. Oh, okay. So I don't think I've experienced that yet, where people didn't just have one thing to say. Ask about the hunt board. It's precisely what you see before you, Kupo. The Cursebreakers note down the details of any particularly dangerous monsters they hear about or encounter in the course of their duties, Kupo. And post the billets here, Kupo, so that any stout soul who wishes to do the realm a service might set out to slaughter an ungodly horror or two, which is where you come in, Kupo. As for me, I have the most important duty of all, painting a big red cross over each and every one you cut down, Kupo, so that everyone can sleep at night knowing that the realm is a safer place. Ask about Nectar's ventures. Did I ever tell you about the time I visited the Great Continent, Kupo?
I don't think so.
Oh, this is going to be rough. Of course I didn't, because I've never been, Kupo. Look at these wings. Do they look like the sort that might carry a Moogle across countless leagues of open sea? They call me Nectar the Bold, not Nectar the Stupid, Kupo. Okay, at least I could read that one before you got over it. Let's view the hunt board. The hunt board. Reports of fiends terrorizing the countryside are posted to the hunt board in hopes that fearless heroes such as Clive will take it upon themselves to hunt down and slay the notorious Mark. So this has been in a few Final Fantasy games, most notably 12 and 14 has a system, the MMO. Has a hunt board system as well. This one looks like it's already been done. Oh, the Ahriman. That's the Ahriman I killed, yeah. A member of the Blood Axis stationed at Martha's Rest reported that he had been set upon in the marshes by an otherworldly horror, a single... Is that supposed to be a cross out of the text? I think it is. A single staring eye. It flew at him on bony bat's wings, scratching at him with claws black as night and sharp as razors. Naturally, he fled in terror, but if a battle-hardened Blood Axe cannot cope with the mere sight of such a creature, what hope do the rest of us have? I already did that one, so... the Angel of Death. A trader coming by way of Caer Norvent met with a troop of Cursebreakers traveling in the opposite direction and warned them of a wicked winged harpy on the road ahead, his eyes wild and flickering. Though the Cursebreakers saw nothing untoward on their own journey through their past, the sound of cackling laughter from the trees ensured that they kept up a brisk pace. So that's in Caer Norvent. You can't accept the hunt marks either, you just have to read them. A Belphegor? Reports have been received of a wild avis of striking size, making its nest atop the hill adjacent to Eastpool. Though all efforts are being made not to rouse the beast's ire, it is surely but a matter of time before it needs to feed. Okay. I hereby petition any brave volunteers to march to the northern border that we might cut the fiend down before it makes trenches of the nearby villages. Okay. So Eastpool and Caer Norvent. Alright, let's go take a look at what she has to say. Vivian.
Ah, my favorite pupil.
View the state of the realm.
Allow me to educate you. I have the details here.
March of the Black Shields. Interesting. Okay. I don't really want to... I want to see what she says. Oh, that's not what I want. How do you go to... a person... Attendant Joshua. How do you go into the... I forgot how to do it. How do you change to the... mode where you can, like, read their minds? Center, move cursor, zoom, return profile. Am I just... Inner voice. Oh, it's on the other side. Okay. Oh, she doesn't have one. Okay. Oh, but you have to do it on the person you want, right? Yeah, there you go. Our journey continues. The fiend must be unmasked. Be safe, brother. You shall not have my brother. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to get too involved in this. An overview of current and past...
Study it well, Clive.
Siege of the Strait. March of the Black Shields? Clive tracks the Imperial soldiers who attack the rest. Okay. Oh, okay. They're calling that the March of the Black Shields. Okay. From Rosalith. Yeah, I knew she was there. Oh, she sent them all over the place. Martha's Rest was, or Glademond Abbey, I guess, was the closest place. Where are they headed? What is that? Oh, the Benamere. That's where we are. So, okay. To Port Isolde, Clive and his outlaw allies plot to take advantage of the distraction provided by the war unfolding in the east by turning their own attentions west for Drustinus and Drake's Breath. But first, they will need to secure a ship from Clive's uncle Byron in Port Isolde. I have a feeling that's going to be bad. Bearer Cullings, yeah. They're still out there. Doesn't show where they're going, though. Okay.
Very good.
Yeah, I don't want to waste a lot of time doing that. I already have enough. And it doesn't really tell me much that I don't already know, so... Alright, let's go see if we can't do these hunts. It was, Eastpool and Caer Norvent. I haven't adjusted my settings yet either, so you might still notice some frame skipping here and there. Ooh. That was weird. Like I said, though, I think the game's just... The port just wasn't the greatest. But I think, like I said, Square Enix kind of has that problem with a lot of their games. Oh, I can't go anywhere else, so it doesn't actually matter. Never mind then. Guess we're continuing. Oh, Hawk's Cry Cliffs, Southern Rosaria. From these heathered highlands, one might catch a glimpse of Rosalith Castle and everything else in between. Alright. Let's move on. Southern Rosaria.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
Bloodlines.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Oh! That's not where I want to go. Stop locking onto that one! That's actually where we're headed. It's chocobos. There's Martha's Rest up there. Green sheaves. There's East Pool. We could try to go do that real quick. The mark. I might do that. Where am I? All the way down here. Yeah, actually, I think I am going to try to go do that since we're here. Let's see if we can't go at least get this hunt mark. There's nothing left here, but... I thought this is what it was talking about, because I think I've actually been up here before and I fought an Avis up here. I'm assuming this is where this thing is. Yes. Belphegor. He's a rank B.
A wild wyvern. In this area.
Oh! Oh, he shoots a lot.
Nice try.
have a lot of stagger. These hunt marks do.
Nice try.
Ah! Ah! I'm doing bad. Doing really bad. Okay.
Nice try.
They have different moves too that their regular brethren don't have. Or at least they expand the move set of them. Ah, I thought he was gonna shoot a ranged attack there. Oh no, 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 I didn't mean to do that. Oh! Notorious Mark slain.
Hope there aren't any more of them.
Alright. And back to the main game. Or the main campaign, I should say. Oh, I can actually go to other places now. I want to get these done as soon as possible. Where's Caer Norvent? Caer Norvent. Alright. And then once we're done with these hunts, we'll go ahead and continue. Is this where I want to be, or do I need to actually go through Caer Norvent? Where is Caer Norvent actually at? Let's just go back through here and see. Oh no, that leaves? It didn't really tell me where it was. It just said that they were on their way to Caer Norvent. Norvent Valley. I don't really want to just run around looking for this, so I think we'll just go ahead and go back to the story, and then I'll come back to this maybe in the next video. I don't want to waste my time just running around looking for a mark that may or may not be in that area. Right. I think I'm not gonna run. Usually I will run through an entire area. Well, actually, maybe I will. I think I'll run around this area and then go up. I don't think I'm gonna go all the way through. Usually I'll try to explore an entire area, but I forgot I can ride Ambrosia now. Oops, wrong button. All right.
Faster!
Do they attack me while I'm on Ambrosia? Yes, they do.
Straight home now.
Bluebird. Is that Rosalith over there? Ah, I keep doing that. Alright, we've already passed where we're supposed to go.
Run like the wind.
Run like the wind. There we go. And off I go.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Thought they were loyalists.
Jill, look.
Black shields.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right. I heard you the first time.
They've already hung the miller's son.
Welcome, stranger.
Cobalt tassels. Night terrors. God, so expensive. I'll have to make a run back through the game to buy all the orchestration.
Are you well?
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions?
100? I heard it were 1,000.
We're going hunting for outlaws. How'd you like that, boy?
There
Mayor's
was a
wife.
time my husband might have stood up to those men. Though back then, he wouldn't have needed to.
Run along now, before one of the boys starts thinking you're something you're not.
Word is, Port Isolde's closed her gates to all but the Highborn, and now a great camp sprung up along the walls.
Mm-hmm.
What did those knights want, Father?
I told you to stay in the house. Go on.
You seen them, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The black shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think they was the black shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
But what do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harbouring firebrands.
Firebrands?
If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a black shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do?
But it's Joshua.
Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Just realized Firebrand, he's the only other fire-based person. Make for Port Isolde.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
A fallen hunter. Oh.
Ever since the apostrophe, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
Make it look easy.
There's multiple routes here. Wake up. Oh, they're bombs. Bull's Horn Braid. It was an accessory. Sorry. Bull's Horn Braid. The Minotaur is a stupid creature rushing blindly at any traveler who strays upon its territory. His territory. The traveler who strays upon a Minotaur's territory is a stupider creature still. An excerpt from the Valisthian Pilgrim. Increases lunge damage by 5%. I don't really use lunge all that much. Oh, black shields. Oh, yeah. You better believe I'm ready for this. Where I would have gone had I explored the rest. Something did a lot of damage there. Alright, I think that was it, yeah. Yeah. These things look cool from a distance. I don't know the timing on them very well. Goblin coin. See what's over here. At least an item, yeah. I have a feeling we're gonna end up going to that tower at some point. Black shields. I keep doing that. That's what I wanted to do. Oh, wasn't prepared for that. I have a lot of ability points. $31.40 for that. This is kind of cool. What does mastery do here? Increases the number of lock-ons. To what? And this will do... increases the number of strikes. That's pretty nice. Let's do that one, because I intend to use that one for quite a while. That's already... that's not mastered, but it's up there. This is the counter. Oh, this one's mastered. Yeah. Scarlet Cyclone. I haven't even upgraded Scarlet Cyclone. Increases hits. I've mastered Phoenix Wave. Heat Wave, sorry. Oh no, it's upgraded. How much does 475? I don't have enough for that yet. Okay. Blood.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your home.
Do I look like I'm from that village?
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel.
Think I'm afraid of you?
Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria.
Dang, that was a lot more lightning strikes. Enemy slain. Alright, I'll probably upgrade Scarlet Cyclone.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Branded that we freed? What is he referring to? I go pick this item up real quick. Sorry. It was a gill bug. Oh, let me go ahead and yeah.
find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone...
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Alright. We are gonna have to hang around for a minute, because I gotta search around, see if there's any items. I'm not seeing anything. They just be able to walk right through, looks like. So, did I miss something? Oh, there's a chest. Did I miss something? What is... Did we send bearers here to be safe? Okay, the Vice Regency. The Imperial Province, incorporating the lands that were once Rosaria, ruled over by Annabella, former Duchess of Rosaria. One of her first acts as Vicereine was to institute a new order of knights, the Black Shields, who were dispatched to every corner of the province to maintain order. They would later come to serve as her personal army, settling her grievances against bears and ducal loyalists. And some artifacting here and there, looks like. Yeah, so I'm guessing at some point we must have
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
I'm guessing that at some point we must have sent some bears over here.
Didn't happen to come by way of Oldhill, did you? Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day. The next morn, you couldn't see the sun for all the ravens.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road.
Hush now. You didn't hear nothing.
Looks like Rosalith over there, I'm guessing. So close yet so far. In honor of the 250th anniversary of the founding of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria.
They tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse us passage back to our homes.
Oh, where am I to go?
Who am I to sell my wares if they won't let us into the capital?
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
The Empire would have us live in the Deadlands.
They just locked him out.
Don't go thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde. The place is a wretched hive of thieves and blackguards.
Yeah, I'm thinking things have changed a little bit since you were here last, Clive.
It's over.
It's over. Dang. Oh, I should have known they were there. Actually threw me off.
Stay down.
The silken strand.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
That's what I said.
We should start with the main gates and see where that gets us.
That's what I said. Like, there's no way that she, like, let them get away. Like, anybody who was part of his family, I assume she would have tried to kill them. I haven't used the new Scarlet Wave, or Scarlet Cyclone yet. There's a few more hits. Thought he was gonna be dead. What, okay. Oh, you haven't gotten rid of this guy yet? I left him to you, thinking you were gonna have him.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
There's an encampment.
Let us pass! My children are starving! Have mercy! Voice-ridden dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here!
Oh, get enough for
Fuck off! Hang the chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all! I said, where were you, filth? Back to your style! We'll cut you down where you stand! Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
These don't look like black shields either.
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
Black light burns.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
The Lazarus District. An exclusive walled residential area situated just outside the eastern edge of Port Isolde. It was once the jewel in the city's crown and home to many of the nobles of the duchy. However, after the Empire moved its capital to the Crystalline Dominion, Port Isolde was all but abandoned, and this once grand district was soon overrun with thieves and cutthroats. That would make sense, right? All the thieves move in to steal all the stuff that's left over. All right, but we're just now at the hour mark, so and I have to get off, unfortunately, right now. I have something going on tonight, so as usual, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.